Hey there, it's Elizabeth Mack with the Tallahassee Democrat, and you're watching another edition of Limelight Live. This week I am at Chez Pierre in Midtown. Joining me is the owner, Eric Favier. So tell me about Chez Pierre. I know you've been here in Midtown for a really long time now.
We're being in
well, you've been in Tallahassee for a long time.
35 years it's gonna be.
Okay.
In Tallahassee, but in Midtown since 1996 now.
Okay.
There was nothing in Midtown. There was a Paradise and
that was it.
And Cool Beans came after, and or came just before and same time. So there was not much. Now Midtown is becoming the downtown of Tallahassee, the entertaining area where people go bar crawling or eating. So that is a wonderful situation.
Okay. So then tell me how you got your start in Tallahassee here. Where was the first location?
We was in downtown on North Adam Street, behind the Federal Courthouse, and in '96, the Federal Courthouse condemned the property, so they took the property.
Okay.
So we had to find a new home for Chez Pierre, is what we did. And we decided on this location because a beautiful building, brick building, the balconies, kind of French, in a way, New Orleans style, and so we felt good. And since 1996, it used to be we was more fine dining, more white tablecloths, where you go for just special occasion. Now we are more an everyday restaurant, a neighborhood French bistro is what we want to be, lower price, that people can come and enjoy it. So it's what the direction we're going, and we enjoy that better. Big energy with the bar, music on the weekend, and so that type of thing.
So what led to you wanting to change to more of the bistro style instead of the
fine dining? Well, fine dining, if you look at that, the trend and also the people don't eat so much, and they don't have the money for $30 plate. People cannot afford that anymore in Tallahassee, maybe in a big city, but even less. Everything changed. People have a tendency to eat less, and that is why we had to adjust our direction in business. Mainly outside, more energy, more relax, and this type of atmosphere is what we are looking for.
Okay. Now, I know when I first heard of Chez Pierre, I was introduced to it through the burger bar, actually.
Yeah.
So I said, they have a really good burger bar, and I was like, what is that? So eventually, obviously, I found out. But can you tell us some about, I guess, why you decided to get started here in Tallahassee and wanting to be a restaurateur here?
I had the opportunity to, 20 years ago, to purchase Chez Pierre, which was already an existing restaurant. And he was a turnkey and loved the atmosphere. I worked with the previous owner back in '83.
Okay.
So I knew the, excuse me, I knew the feel of Chez Pierre, and I was very comfortable. I knew I really enjoy it, and I said one day I will own it, and 10 years after I did.
You did? So was it always French inspired even back in the 80s?
Yes, it was. It was a creperie. It was crepes and pastry, and a lunch place only. That was it. And it was open Monday to Saturday lunch. That was it.
Really? So you've taken it and, I guess, expanded into...
Expanded, changed the format, make more, I don't know. We did all kind of new things, and we try a lot of things during the years. Some work, some didn't, so it's what you have to do. You have to try, and if it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work.
Now, my favorite part about Chez Pierre is the outside balcony under the oaks there.
Isn't it nice?
Yes, it is very nice. I actually went on a couple of dates out there. But I guess, I understand that you have live entertainment on the weekends, and, what made you want to get into that and have the music and make it a nice little, outdoor spot? And people host events here. I know I came here for, what was it? Jazz for Justice.
Jazz for Justice, yeah. That is a big one.
Event. That was my first time coming. I did not know what to expect. I pulled up and I was like, wow, this is amazing. It's very nice, though.
Yeah, we're doing, for years, we do Jazz for Justice. We do a lot of big fundraising that are dear for me. And
there was also something for rhinos here, too.
Cinco de Rhino we did.
Yeah.
Then I do a lot of things for children. And love for music, art, for Lemoyne, love Lemoyne. So I do a lot for our community for the last 20 years, and I'm a strong believer that when you are involved in a community, for all the cultural sense of the community, it will come back to you. And what I do that since 20 years, and obviously something work, you know.
So then tell me about the live entertainment and the music performances.
The live we are doing, we are focusing of finding acoustical music, a solo guitarist or solo violin or solo, because this town has a lot of talent.
Yes, it does.
And now we cannot have a big band anymore because of the noise, and which is fine. We're doing solo, and we're doing the Saturday. We're doing the Drew Tillman band. It is excellent. The guy is amazing. Drew is excellent musician and a nice man also. The Thursday and Friday we have John Emil. He play steel guitar or a dobro.
Nice.
You don't hear that often.
No.
In Tallahassee, you just don't.
You just don't.
And it's free. I mean, on Thursday 6 to 9, Friday and Saturday is 7 to 11.
Okay.
And it's totally free, so you can come have a glass of wine.
And sit out on the deck.
Sit out and relax and just enjoy being. And that is important.
Really good desserts too, just in case you want to drink wine and have some dessert to go along with that. I highly suggest that.
We have some good dessert, and we have crème brûlée that is still a classic, and it's so good when it's made properly. Yes, we have some great frozen drink. We have plenty wine.
Yeah.
Plenty wine.
There's there's an event coming up here soon with wine. Am I right? Or am I just
there is a wine fest,
up?
I think, going on in. I think it's for the Brogan. There is.
Maybe.
We're gonna do in September, so wine.
Okay.
A lot more wine event here.
Okay, I thought I
As soon as the weather turns
to
be cooler, because it's pretty brutal these days.
It is pretty brutal, but there's a lot of shade out there with the oaks
and
like
there's
that.
a tree, and there's the oaks is very, very
it's
good.
It's pretty shady. It's really nice too, like sitting right there off the road.
Yeah, and if you don't move too much, it's wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know, what else can you tell me? Is that, you know?
Well, what I can say is Chez Pierre is a local owner, and I wish that people support more local business. We are the heart of the community, and people forget that.
A big part in actually dubbing this area as the Midtown area, because before it was just...
It was just a street, and there was a couple of business. Now it is becoming something, so support Midtown. We are here to entertain you.
I'll say that. I second that. I second that. As always, there are other things going on in Tallahassee throughout the week. Wednesday, the Fermentation Lounge downtown is actually, they've been doing their own brews. So they released 2 brews, I want to say last week, and so, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. My memory fails me a little bit. But this week they're releasing 2 more of their brews. It'll be Cerveza Luma, which is wildflower and honey lime mix. So I don't know. I think it sounds interesting. That one sounds good. The other one is extra special dark. They're saying it's like combined ingredients that's made to make special bitter and English dark brown ale.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, say it sounds like that's
It's a dinner by himself, that. Huh? Here he does. Yum.
And then also there will be a Met Summer Encore at Governor Square Movie Theater. They'll be showing Tosca at 6:30 p.m. You can buy your tickets online if you go to their website, or you can wait till the day of. I don't know. It's only a special showing. This is going to be the one showing they're having. So if you want to see it, I'd say get your tickets in advance because they might sell out. And something that goes on every third Thursday at the downtown museum. It's the Florida History Museum of Florida History. Pardon me. They have third Thursdays where they have live entertainment. It's an after-hours thing from 5 to 8 p.m. where people can come in and check out their special exhibits. They'll have live music, there's food, and there's usually someone hosting a presentation of some sort. And so I always think that's something cool. This week it'll be Manly Fuller III. He's the president of the Florida Wildlife Federation. He'll be giving a presentation. Seems like it's going to be fun. I definitely say check that out. And let's see. One other thing. I want to bring you something interesting. Oh, roller derby. A lot of people don't talk about our roller derby team here in Tallahassee. They have a really big presence. They host a lot of fundraisers and they do a lot for the community. They're actually they're pretty good. I've been to a couple of their games, and they're having a game this weekend. It's season 5, bout 6 from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Tallahassee Skate Inn. I know they used to be at the fairgrounds, but now they are at the Skate Inn. So check them out, support them. That'll be on Saturday. And then also the city hosts their Summer Sizzler concert series, and it'll be Moon Pie Fever this Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. at Clayman Plaza. So you can always go out, check that out, bring the family, bring your blankets. The weather is actually not so bad. I don't know what's going to be later on this weekend. Hopefully the humidity will stay down, because we've been lucky apparently thus far. I was seeing on the news the other day, they're saying that the humidity isn't so bad right now. I was like, oh, I noticed a little difference.
Yeah,
so.
This morning we can feel it.
Yeah.
Good.
So there's plenty to do in Tallahassee. You can also check out any of these events and updates on these events on our Facebook page on Tallahassee.com. There's also the Limelight page, and you can follow us on Twitter. I think that's all I have this week. Thanks for joining me. Again, this is Eric Favier.
Au revoir, y'all.
Mack, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.